So we're here in Nepal to do two things. One, communicate the sanitation needs of the local community, and two, to look at fecal sludge and how that might be a resource going forward. So as part of the programme, we designed and built with local craftspeople 2 mud houses in the Lumbini Peace Park, made from mud and bamboo and grass at the park. The mud houses were designed as well as a kind of provocation and installation, also a place for those discussions to be had within the Peace Park around the real, very serious sanitation challenges in the local region.
There is a problem in our community about sanitation. There is no treatment plant. On World Water Day at the mud houses, we learnt that safe water is very important for us. We do not have safe water here, and it is very important for life. The hand pump is very close to the septic tank, and the septic tank is leaking into the hand pump area.
So as part of the project, we employed 2 in-country workers to resource the mud huts, and they had an education program and a community outreach program.
We have many visitors from many diverse communities here, Muslim groups, women's groups, international visitors. And when they visit the mud houses, they then know what the importance of sanitation is. And when we conducted different activities here, including singing and drawing activities with school children, it really helps them truly understand the importance of good sanitation. I visited the mud houses 3 times. The first time I went, I was so happy because I saw it was the traditional type of house that has been constructed that conserves our culture. I also remember the figures of the sanitation chain, and that if the septic tank is not sealed, it is not healthy and pollutes the water. After visiting the mud houses, I now wish to have more improved sanitations here, because poor sanitation practices lead to a lot of disease.
So many visitors, above 3,000 visitors have visited in these mud houses, where they can see the masses, which has outside of the house. There is a mural that has displayed masses through artistically. So that common community people can easily understand about the lack of hygiene, sanitation, and how the water is being contaminated day by day. How can we improve our system?
They were a vehicle with which we could communicate some of the research, but also some of the sanitation challenges to the local communities and to the local officials and stakeholders.
If we can bring policymakers into such type of interventions, it can help retain the learning message, learning image into their brain for a longer time, thereby contributing to formulate policy and also implementation of this.
As part of the project, the team wrote an arts research policy brief, and we were delighted to be able to hand this over to a Lumbini parliamentarian at the start of the workshop.
The mud house is very useful. It explains how to make the toilet safe and how the water can become contaminated. I think this mud house is giving a very good message to the community.
As a topic that comes with a lot of negative social perceptions and taboos, it's not openly discussed. So creating these mud houses was a great way of shedding those barriers, inviting people into a safe space for discussions, and educating and raising awareness about these important issues.
Research tells us that 97% of the municipalities in Nepal do not have sewage treatment plants. Human manure, safely prepared, can be a way to utilise the raw sewage and contain the dangerous pathogens. Alongside the women sanitation workers, we decided to make an image that both embodied and communicated this statistic. We planted 100 flowers in 100 flower pots full of composted human manure. So now we're at the end of the project. We're delighted that the Lumbini Development Trust want the project to continue, and they're going to support it going forward.